horse is starting to calm down. We get a little bit lighter. It's a little dressage whip that we're using now. What I want to do is I want to start taking more and more control of this horse. I want to be able to start sending it places. I want to be able to start moving it left or right, whatever I want. I want to be able to, if I want it to move an inch to the left or an inch to the right, that's what I want. I don't want it to go 10, 20 feet and go whipping off. I want it to move with the energy I want. So, if we were to do that, let's say we're going to do our lunge at the moment. We want to do, whatever we're going to do it with 4 different stages. The nicest thing that we're going to do is we're going to say, hey, go this way. And our horse looks at us like, you're out of your mind. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn my energy. And they say, go this way. And I'm thinking what I want. I'm thinking my horse is leaving here and going this way. Horse doesn't, so I'm going to pick up this energy. So this is like 3. And I'm saying, you should go that way. You couldn't have asked more if your life depended on it. So now all of a sudden our little girl says, oh, I'm all worried about the door that just opened up the back of the arena. So I'm going to say, hey, go this way, turn my body. I'm going to get that energy up, and guess where the girl goes? The girl goes, huh, if I don't move. Now, notice that our girl's coming in here. All I'm going to do is I'm going to take my stick out and say, get that away from me. Now she's going, that means go faster. I says, no. I don't want you to go faster. I want you to move out and away. So now she's getting all excited. I'm saying, don't get excited. Just do what I ask, which is move out and away. Now, one of the things when we're doing this, we want to say to our horse, don't get all excited. Don't go tearing on. Just do what I ask. Horses are inherently lazy animals. They don't want to run around. What they want to do is they want to do the least amount possible. And that's the exact same. What we want is less. What they're willing to offer is more. What they're trying to do, though, is either use avoidance or energy to get the heck away from us. What we're trying to get across to them is, don't do that. Just do what I ask. Don't go tearing off and go running off. So, as we started to ask for more, our horse decided to get all excited. Now, if you notice when I turn my hips, 9 times out of 10, that works. Because we take that energy off of our horse and put it out. Now, one of the things is, get this out away from me, shut that down, now move that off. She's going, I'm going to get all excited here. You just go right ahead. Push that hard. Notice that I don't move my feet. There's times when I move my feet, there are times when I don't move my feet. It's important that when I decide not to move my feet, that I don't. I want my horse to go. She's getting all this energy, and it's like, don't get excited, just do what I want. Don't close that big belly in on me, slow this down, get this going. I don't want to be chasing my horse around to get her to lunge, nor am I got my stick out here going, go, 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 go. There's nothing I hate worse than seeing that with people. I've asked my horse to do something, the horse is doing it. Leave the horse alone. So now that we've got her out to do it. Now, this girl is not carrying herself well, and we're going to work on that later on. Now, when we're doing something like this, we need to disengage our horse. To do that, what we're going to do is we come up here with our hand. We go, good girl. Now, what we're going to do is I'm going to come over here, and I got my energy all on that button. I'm saying, move that. Don't go back. Don't go back. Get this over. Get this. Thank you. What we're looking for is the back legs to cross over, the front to pivot, back legs cross over. Do you see that? Very nice crossover. That's important. If our horse has got legs crossed like this, guess where it can't go? It can't go forward. This is called disengagement of the hindquarters. We want to be able to disengage that hindquarters at any time that we want. We need that to be soft, and we need it to be very, very willing. I just want to be able to stick my head around the corner, look at that butt. And what I'm saying to her is, if I can see your butt, then you're not in the right spot. Now, as I do that, notice where my girl keeps coming. My girl keeps coming back in on top of me. I'm saying, you don't need to get nervous and come in on top. You just need to do what I ask and move back. So as we start to do more and more, our horse is going to start to come in and in. Now, when we're doing stuff like this, stay with it until you get nice and soft and settled in. She's going, I'm going everywhere but where I want you to go. All I want you to do is get that butt over There. Stay with it. The more you stay with it, the more she's going to get the point across. Because a horse does something once doesn't mean they actually figured it out. All it means is they went through the momentum. What we want that horse to actually do is figure out what it is that we're asking. Whatever we do on one side of the horse, we have to do on the other side of the horse. So we're going to do the exact same thing. We pick up our hand, we look at the button, we say, don't go forward, get that off. See that nice crossover? That was beautiful. She is better on this side. Now she's trying to move her head over. I'm going to say, don't do that. Get this over. There you go. Get this over. There we go. Beautiful. Much better on that side. Now, one of the things, good and bad sides of horses. There's a side of the horse for us, and there's a side of the horse for the horse. That's the side we need to work. Because the side that works for us is not the side that's going to save us. That's the side that's going to hurt us. So the more we work on the side of our horse that doesn't work, the better our horse will be. So every time you go for a ride, there's two horses that you take. You take your left and you take your right horse. You always have a good horse and you got a bad horse. One that works, that shies away at everything, one that pushes through, one that's really stiff. We're going to keep going. Get this away from me. The one that comes back and bites you, because of course it doesn't matter where you go for a ride, you have to take both horses. It's that weakest link is that side you haven't worked with, or the side you haven't made soft and supple. Spend more time working on that side. The stronger that side gets, the better your horse will be. We want. Now, when I come back here, I want to be able to look and have that horse adjust and move. Here we go, we look. So here we got an issue, we go back, get this over, get that over, get that over. Thank you. Now, she's moving a lot forward, so we're going to stop that forward momentum. Stop that forward. See how the leg, there's the crossover. Has to cross over. Just going like this is not enough. It has to cross over. The exact same thing as gates. When you're going around in the arena and you're on the left lead, the left foot is leading the right foot. Same thing going to the right. Right foot is leading the left. When we're doing this, if I'm going to the horse's left, I need the right foot crossing in front of the left foot, or vice versa. If we're going to the right, but the left foot crosses over. If they're going like this and stepping behind, they're actually going away from you. We don't want them to go away. We want them to move off. There's a difference. Be specific. One of the things that we want to do with our horse is we want to start taking more and more control. If I look at that button, I say, I want you to face the camera right there. Move that over. Stop. Thank you. There's the camera. Okay? We need to be able to go in there and say, there's a spot I see in my head. You need to be in it. And it just happens to be 6 inches straight back. Stand there. Move this back. Move it back. Move it. Now, see how she stopped responding as she got so far away? We're going to up that and we're going to go bump, bump. Do it. Yes, I'm serious. I need you to move. As our horse gets farther and farther away from us, the less control we have. We have to reassert that control. So when she's in here, come up here, beautiful. Good girl. She's very responsive now. Move this back. But when she's back farther, so here all of a sudden, she's starting to go, I don't have to do this anymore. You'll always find, and this is one of our training sessions. This is how we work things. 10 minutes here, 5 minutes there, 10 minutes here. Doesn't matter, but we keep going back and forth. So all of a sudden, we had something working here earlier, and all of a sudden it stopped. So guess what? We're going to go back to do this, and we're going to go back this off. Move this, and bump, bump. I want her to get to the point that she realizes when I do that, those feet move. Step that back. Get this energy going. Move this. Thank you. Stop and fix it. Don't be afraid to keep going back and forth. All the different things that you're doing. Don't pick one thing. Hey, I'm going to do this today. All I'm going to do is move this off, get this off of me. There you go. I'm only going to do one thing. No, we're going to keep going doing all the different things that we want to do. Back to what we were doing now before. Can we get that shoulder to move? And go. So she's going, I'm not going to move. Go. One of the things that we want to do here is I've asked her to go out and do something. She needs to go out there to do it. Now, we're going to stop, see if our disengagement is now working better, and beautiful. Stop.